Welcome to Reread, where I'm rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order, and we are on the episode 1 novelization by Terry Brooks. I remember reading this the first time and thinking, oh, he just kind of melded this in. And reading it again, I was right. He just kind of melds this in. It's basically just scenes or deleted scenes from the movie that he just describes as bare bone as he can and just move on to the next plot point. Every once in a while there's something new, like the first 2 chapters, or definitely the first chapter was all about Anakin in a prior pod race. It is very close to Anakin's fate. Anakin's Fate's like the last few pages of the children's novel Anakin's Fate, and I didn't know that obviously Anakin's Fate was built to add on to the novelization, but I didn't know those connected so much, but they do. And so that's in there. There's another, with the pod racing is what's in here. There's another one where it shows Anakin saving a Tusken Raider with C-3PO because they went out to go do some trading with some Jawas. And that's another whole chapter, I believe. So there is some stuff here and there. There's a small scene with Darth Maul and the Neimoidians, and he's basically talking to them about what's really going on and how there is an invasion. There's an army that they don't know about. He knows there's going to be a Gungan army. Something's going to happen. So basically Darth Maul's a little bit more smarter. He speaks more, at least in this one. And little itty bitty extra scenes of Padme and Anakin together. So there is a little bit there, but it's really not that much. And it was kind of a, yeah, if you've seen episode 1, you've basically read this book. Really, there's not that much of a difference. You'll get a little bit out of it, but not that much. Now, it was funny because I saw in an interview, Terry Brooks is proud of this, and he tried to form it and shape it in his own way. And sure, George Lucas did give him that history of the Sith, which is, it's only like a page and a half. Honestly, I thought it was like long. I thought it was like a whole chapter where Sidious is recounting all the Sith history, but it's really only 2 pages, if that, of the book. And I was like, oh, that was short. That's it. And so, you know, obviously George Lucas gave him all that, but George also said, I want you to take this and put it from Anakin's point of view. And he says, so I think my novel is very unique from the movie, where it's not really just a rehash of the movie, it's from Anakin's point of view. And I show more, yeah, he shows a little bit more Anakin Padme and like 2, you know, 1 full Anakin chapter and then 1 maybe half chapter with him in it. But other than that, no, it's not from Anakin's point of view, really. And it's not done very well. It is a rehash of the movie. And that's just what I don't like about it. Is this a bad book? No. Is it a bad novelization to a movie? Yes, because I think novelizations to a movie should add a lot more. Obviously, we're all thinking about Matthew Stover's episode 3, right? So, and that it's Terry Brooks, a huge author who has the talent and the know-how to expand it. But obviously, he didn't want to go that far deep. He didn't want to go into anything from the expanded universe, obviously, and just wanted to create one book, cash that big fat check from Lucasfilm, and then go on his merry way. And I still feel the same today. Now, this book came out with 4 really boring covers from the movie. I don't blame them for that, because obviously you're trying to make people buy it who want to go see the movie. And this book came out before the movie came out. I talked about this in Matt's Expanded Universe, and I remember I bought it immediately. I got the Queen Amidala version, but I was like just dying to read it, but I had to wait a week because I wanted to watch it first. So in a day and age where spoilers were a thing, the internet wasn't that heavy in '99. You know, reading the book would be the giant spoiler of them all, and yes, you would have been spoiled, even though things wouldn't have appeared the same way in your mind as they would have on TV, the movie. But it's basically almost verbatim. You know, he's obviously looking at an older script where it has some of the language is different, but a lot of the lines are the same, and missed opportunity with this one. But anyway, folks, I'll talk about the other short stories that happen after this next time.